you see this beautiful structure that we have built, the International Space Station. You dock to the space station, and it is nice to get out of this very, very, very small Soyuz vehicle into the very large International Space Station. So you can see we're all happy when we finally get there. So why do we go to space? We go to space to explore. We go to space to do science, and that's our primary objective. Working in microgravity allows us to do experiments that we cannot do on Earth. We worked a lot with fire to see how it behaves in space, but all of that is to improve life on Earth. It is not just to do science. We learn things that we can apply to life here. So Mark was working on an experiment there. Here I am growing lettuce. It was one of the most stressful things I did. I didn't want to kill the lettuce. We were very successful. We had a mini harvest and we got to eat it. It was quite delicious. We also do educational activities, as you know. Here we had students from universities that were programming these spheres to do work up on the space station. Another one where students sent up experiments. We shot them out of the International Space Station and they collected data as they went back to Earth. So a lot of science, a lot of education. We're still learning a lot about the human body, how it adjusts to living in space, because we plan on going back to the moon. We're going to go to Mars, and we have to understand how the human body reacts. So we take a lot of blood samples, urine samples. We store them in this very, very cold freezer. And then when we come home, we bring those back with us, and we give them back to the scientists to analyze. Space is a harsh environment. So we have to work out every day for a couple of hours. We do 1 hour with resistive exercise to keep our muscles strong. So it feels like you are lifting weights in space. But then we also have to work on the cardiovascular system, and you have to put impact pressure on your bones. I've been very impressed since I've been here. And, you know, I don't think that it's always fair to compare one country to another country. You have very unique skill sets in this country that are valuable to all of humanity. Yesterday, I was at the university and I was talking to students that had they've won some robotics competitions, and the thing that they said that most impressed me is they did not have the materials. They didn't have the background of some of these other more developed countries that maybe had more money. But what did that do? It caused them to think differently. It caused them to be innovative. And so, you know, take what you have, and if there are, you know, pressures that are on you, if there are things that you don't have, don't let that bring you down. Let that lift you up, and use that to be smarter than everybody else, and you will contribute as much as any country out there.